Speaking about how you can create something effective if you want to do a villa. This is one of the things that we can apply for the building. Example, if you want to make a 2 or 3 bedroom villa. If you have a big land, so example like around 200 or more than 200, 300 square meter, you can put your building without level. It's only one level. So let's say minimum 300 square meter for 2 bedroom or more than 300 square meter if you do more than 3 bedroom and more than 2 bedroom. So it's like 3 bedroom villa. The thing is, if you want to create some project, structure is quite taking the amount of money or budget that you will apply in the development. So example, here especially in Bali, sometimes you can get lucky, depends on the situation that you have on the field. I gave you an example. In Bali area, if you build at Uluwatu, it's good. It's a hard rock base there, so the foundation will be stable and doesn't need to dig too deep. But sometimes if you build the building beside the river, near the cliff or on the rice field area, in Umalas example, you can dig quite deep, can be like 10, 12 meters. That's gonna be cost you a lot, and we need to put the bore pile if you do 2-story. So now the solution is you only build one level or one story building. But anyway, this is a new project that we get again in area of Kaba-Kaba, that will be handled by Kori Dewata Karya. We get the client from them. And before that, let's check the land first. This is the land of the video. So today we will check a site with Mr. Arun and his partner at Kaba-Kaba for the land for the property that we're going to design with. We're going to see the land first before we design it. Yeah, it's a good tree. We can keep it just to make it safe, so it's not. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. I hope. Yeah, it's good. Big tree. So that was the land of the project for Mr. Arun, and we can see all the development has been started. First, we need to decide how the access, because as usual, we never know where's the location for the villa, and sometimes the location is never even we gonna think about that's gonna be like that. Sometimes it's going to be in the middle of the house. Because here in Bali, we put the back area as like a place to put the plants and put the pig's farm there. But since we have the good view from the pig's farm or like a garden area on the back, we call it table, it can switch to become a villa. And the access that we have before is small, needs to tear down some building and make some access. We have some case already like this, example like the barefoot villa. So this project, everyone, is owned by Mr. Arun. He's from India. So I meet with him and he spoke about what he plans to do. He wants to have something very effective. So we decide we didn't do level 2-story, we only do 1-story building. And he plans to put like 3 bedroom for the land itself. So I will check more detail about the land and discuss it to you directly. So the land total is 1,384 square meter. So it's around 13 area, 0.44 2.2 square meter. We're going to divide this in become 3 area. So the first area is going to be, this is not designed yet, this area. Maybe it's going to be 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom. The area is 370.16. That's on the left side on the drawing. In the middle, that's going to be 464.83. And the last plot is going to be the biggest plot, 549.23 square meter. So we're going to build 3 property. We have designed 2 plot. The area that has the more than 300. So the villa number 2 and villa number 1, that's going to be the first design that's going to be applied, and it's going to be typical. That's the area for the land itself. The things that we really need to be careful about this project is because the position of the land is quite low, and across the land itself is going to be the view, the orientation of the building itself. We have some small drainage on the front of the property. It's like a small river, but it's not totally like a standard river because the circulation for the water is still flow, but it's not big as the river. And across the river is going to be a rice field higher than the location. The good thing is across this land is going to be still a green zone. I don't know it yet how it's going to be in the future. So now that's it about the land, the basic land setup. We're going directly to the building setup. As I mentioned before, both villa, for the villa number 1 and villa number 2 is going to be typical, and I'm going to discuss only for this design. The other design we still doesn't know yet. We will decide later after I spoke with Mr. Arun and his girlfriend about the concept. So this is the concept that we apply. It's almost similar like the concept, the previous concept that we apply. It has a center part and it has a side part to be the building, the bedroom area. So the villa area, the building is going to be 170.2 square meter for the building. And the other is quite similar, the villa number 1 and villa number 2. Why it's different is only because of the area for the storage. But basically the area for the building is around 170 square meter. This is quite effective. If you talk about bedroom, so each bedroom normally gonna taking space like around 60 square meter. This is already include like the access, the living space, and decking and everything. So if you do 3 bedroom, it's normally 180 square meter to get a very standard size. But we apply 170, but still in an effective way, because if you check later in the layout, you will understand. For the exterior building, we have standard like around 76.25 square meter, pool area 30.81 square meter, the garden as usual is because you know the plot of number 1 is bigger garden and the plot of number 2 is smaller garden. The first garden, villa number 1 is 211.95 square meter, and the garden for the other villa number 2 130.38 square meter. The parking area, so this is quite taking space here. We develop some spot to get the proper access. You know, if you design a villa, sometimes people just think about how you can come inside, and after that how you can get out from the property. This is really the problem. So you need to be careful with the maneuver area. So the clients want from Mr. Arun, we spoke about it yesterday, that really be careful about the area access, where you can put your car, where you can invite your guests to come and they can come out easily without disturbing the other property, about privacy and area circulation. So you can see here in the big drawing, number E is for the area for the parking space. So this is already settled and already properly set up yesterday. We have several meetings, so I meet Mr. Arun with Mr. Made, because Mr. Made now and Mr. Yogi is going to be the leader of Cipaka Studio. In Tabanan, they both will be control all the stuff there. We have around 12 until 16 because we have 4 the new one. It's still on the evaluation. Mr. Made is going to be lead this project and assist me with Mr. Arun to create the concept. Okay, last but not least, let's go to the main course of the project. So this is the layout plan. The layout plan for villa number 1. I take this for the reference. This is gonna be the typical for villa number 2. As you can see here, it has a very proper parking area that you can maneuver your car. You can come inside and go out easily. You will find the gate, the first gate, and the left side is going to be the storage area. Some area here is cut by the other land. You can see the arrow sign there with color red. That's going to be the temple area that owned by another land. So when you come inside, you will find a very big garden space. This is going to be very beautiful because when you come inside the property, you doesn't feel cramped. It still feel wide. And you have the pathway that goes directly to the main entrance to the building. When you come inside, you can find the living space there. On the right side is going to be the kitchen island with the kitchen set. When you're facing outwards to the back area, you open the door. On the right side is going to be the kitchen and dining space. On the left side is going to be the living space for watching movie and the sofa area. So this is the central area for the living space. We're going to continue to the 2-bedroom first. We have master bedroom and 2 same bedroom setup, smaller than the master spot. So we go to this common bedroom part. This is like a mirror. If you see on my right side, if you saw the layout, we have 2 typical bedroom, like mirrored side by side. So one bedroom is going to have a view for the decking with the pool and the river side, also with the rice field on the back. And the other one is going to have their own view with the garden. This is something that we already compromised yesterday with Mr. Arun to get a simple setup, very easy to manage, because you see there on the bathroom area, it's already in line. The piping, the structure, everything is already we already evaluate in the beginning. So later when the building progress is gonna be easy and cut many costs. I mean, in the words is more effective. So we go to the other part for the master bedroom. This bedroom is bigger for sure. It has a nook that integrate with the windows there. This is the wow factor that we want to create for the master, to create difference between the other bedroom. And it has a bathtub area, outdoor bathtub area, bigger sink, and also a very beautiful garden on the side. And in the front of the bedroom, we have the sunken sofa integrate with the decking and a beautiful rice field view with the riverside. So that's the design that we apply for the villa number 1. Let's go to the other villa. Villa number 2 is basically the same. Everything we do it the same. The only things that different is only the storage area, the service area. So we already agree with the layout. We have locked the layout and we're not going to change it. The only part that has been fixed yet is the villa number 3. Villa number 3 I will not discuss because this is haven't decided yet. We will see later after these 2 buildings has been developed and has been finished with everything with the render. And I think that's it, the discussion about the layout. Now the more interesting part, let's see the result of the 3D image that we have been applied for the project. Check this out. that's it for the first part of the video. We didn't know the name of the villa yet, but for sure it's owned by Mr. Arun. Let's say it's Villa Arun. So we're going to build 2 units first, 3 bedroom, and we're going to develop the other area. And the good news is the price has already been dealt between KDK, CV Kori Dewata Karya, with the client, Mr. Arun and his girlfriend. And Mr. Arun wants to build another project at Nyambu. So if this is going to be run, rather the Nyambu area, it's going to be the first project that we develop there. Let's see later maybe how it's going to be. But anyway, thank you for watching. Stay tuned in our channel and check it out the other video in the next progress. See you soon. Bye bye.